Hello there. It is a pleasure to see you on the other side. Thank you for your willingness to take a step into more deeply understanding the nature of your desires and cultivating the art of having what you want. So in this first video, we are going to explore the relationship between desire and fear. If you're ever curious about really two things of why is it that I don't have what I want? Maybe you're clear that there's something that you desire, but it doesn't currently exist in your world. Or perhaps you identify with the feeling that you don't actually know what you want, that you want to be more connected to your desires, but for some reason, the true desires that exist within you elude you. So whether you're on the path of wanting to understand why what you want isn't in your life, or you're on the path of just wanting to know what your desires are, you're in the right place. Desire and fear are two sides of the same coin. And what I mean by that is that when you connect to an authentic desire, and not a surface level desire like, oh, I want 3 pints of Ben & Jerry's ice cream for dinner tonight. I'm talking about the authentic desires that exist deep within you, that when you connect with them, they actually perhaps make you a little nauseous or a little afraid or a little uncomfortable. That is the type of desire I am speaking to you about. And the challenge with connecting to those desires and why so many of us feel disconnected from what we want or feel like our desires elude us is because when we connect to our desire, it can threaten the very fabric of the identity and the identity that we have spent much of our life becoming attached to. And the same with all of the relationships that exist in our lives. When I work with clients who are in romantic partnerships, for example, one of the biggest reasons that people are afraid of growing, evolving, or expanding into their more actualized self is the fear of threatening the stability of the relationship, the fear of making those around us insecure or potentially reject us because desire invites us outside of our comfort zone. Desire in many ways invites us onto our hero's journey. Desire, when it's authentic, invites us to walk a path that is unfamiliar. And in doing that, it requires, it beckons, it invites and initiates us into letting go of that which is comfortable, safe, and familiar, and stepping onto an unknown path, which may seem like a risk in some ways, but at a deeper level, it is one of the most fulfilling and rewarding paths that we can possibly step upon. And once we do, we can never go back, because it is an awakening path. Connecting to our authentic desire invites us to connect indelibly to the truth of who we really are, beneath the conditionings, beneath the roles that we play to avoid losing love or being rejected or being abandoned. So as we move into our next video, I want to invite you to reflect a bit on what I've said in this conversation. What is it that you truly desire? Why might you be afraid of actually having it? And if you don't know what it is that you desire, why might you be afraid of knowing what that is? I'll invite you to explore that a bit within yourself, perhaps do some journaling around it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for being here.